a real labor of love.
Okay, let's go. It's 5:30 a.m. and Akila and I have a 10-hour drive ahead of us because about 8 months ago we were in Alamosa, Colorado, competing in the van build competition called Gutted. I normally wouldn't drive 10 hours in a single day for something like this, but that week was, of course, filled with an incredible amount of work, not a whole lot of sleep, some mishaps, some hiccups, some stress, but also an incredible amount of fun and deep connections, the best people, and so much laughter. Originally, Chris and I had planned to travel to the Gutted premiere together, which I think would have been a neat little thing considering that's officially where we first met. But he has a really incredible opportunity and a really cool conference that he's excited for. It just happened to fall on the same weekend. But this morning, as Akila and I were getting ready, I think that doing this alone is going to be really nice. I'm excited to see my friends and the team and have a lot of fun tonight at the premiere. And this also gives Akila and I the opportunity to be alone for 2 days and take our time driving back and have kind of a normal-ish night before returning home, seeing a bunch more family this weekend, and jumping back into the trailer build. Before I share any other exciting happenings from these few days, I want to share that this video is sponsored by BetterHelp in honor of Mental Health Awareness Month. May is the month to raise awareness about mental health, to fight stigma, and provide support for anyone that is struggling with their mental health. And this year's theme is Together for Mental Health, where people are sharing many of their own stories and struggles in hopes to encourage other people to prioritize their mental health. As for my own personal story through therapy, I have a long history working in therapy, having a few different therapists, and really finding my groove with my current therapist. After my dad's death, I was very resistant to any sort of sharing or therapy, and since then, I have worked on kind of stepping outside of that very closed off, rigid mindset around my emotions, and have started working on some of the grief there. So if you are somebody that is struggling with your mental health, or if you tend to push down your emotions or avoid, like me, this might be your time to start making moves to put your mental health first. You simply fill out a questionnaire to assess your specific needs, and within 48 hours you are matched with a licensed therapist. And take it from somebody with experience, not all therapists are going to vibe with you, and BetterHelp allows you to request a new therapist at any time with no extra cost. You can use my link to get 10% off of your first month at betterhelp.com/Linnea. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Linnea. I just stopped at a Culver's. Threw on some makeup. I tried on 2 different dresses that just didn't, we're going with this. Not really sure what people are gonna be showing up in. Akila is chilling. I'm going to stop in another probably 2.5 hours, do something with his hair, and then we should be there. All right, I'm about 15 minutes away from the theater. It seemed like everybody got there really early and they've been hanging out, and I am just so excited to be together with everybody again. This might be the last time in a while, or the last time maybe ever, that the entire van team is in one place together at the same time. There are gonna be so many hugs happening. Okay, cool. Did you say you're standing in my parking spot? Well, you only have 5 more minutes to stand there. You too.
Nice to finally meet you. Fantastic.
Hi. Nice to meet you. As you guys kind of already know, if you've been following along for a while, Akila can get pretty stressed in environments with a lot of new people and dogs. So she's just going to stay in here and be comfortable and cool and like have her little hideout. I'll obviously be right here checking her a lot. Are you good? Good girl. Good girl. Millie! Millie! Millie!
We can move this middle one.
Yeah, can we move the middle?
Look, you and Linnea both made it. Really? I'll have to share it.
I'm just really glad Linnea spent the 10 hours it took to come here, because she texted yesterday and was like, is it really worth it? And I was like,
I was wondering the same thing. I wasn't sure if I
Ah, the brothers!
I mean, as we said, we didn't know if this was possible. So it is. We learned that, and not only that, I think it's really great moments from everybody. And people really opened up, so it's gonna be cool.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Do I like zoom in?
Oh shoot. Anybody else?
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I'm on the front.
Where are you sleeping? Where are you sleeping? Want some dinner? Let's eat. Oh, there you go.
Thanks so much to everybody that came out. This was a real labor of love in many ways, for not just, you know, us and making it, but for I think everybody involved, which you'll see in the show in a minute.
This is surreal to think that we spent like 2 years in the sand, it feels like. And now we're in this beautiful weather with gravel on the ground, and nobody's gonna get stuck tonight, which is crazy to think about. I remember a couple of the first phone calls we had with some of the influencers, and so I want to give a shout out to all the influencers that took a risk on us and gave their lives to this thing for, you know, but
So I have to show you guys the school bus that was built. I'm not sure how thorough you'll be able to see it in the actual show, but it is completely finished now, and this is probably one of my favorite rigs that I've ever seen on the road.
Okay, I gotta watch this. I gotta change them.
They are. You can turn it on in your van. You can turn it on the radio station. I got you.
So we decided to just cut it off right here. It'll still be a natural transition while you're walking up here.
So right now I'm going through, just scraping off all the reflective.
The show was awesome. If you haven't seen it yet, oh, thank you. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure to go and check it out. There are 5 episodes and they're each about 30 minutes, I think, 30 to 40 minutes. Hi, sweetie, I missed you, I know. All of the information for where you can find the show and watch it will be in the description of this video. The team is still hanging out, but I am tired and I really just want to cuddle with Akila. Yeah. It would be really nice if I had some screens on my windows, but Akila took care of that a long time ago. So while Dan and I are together, we are going to sit down this morning before we both part ways again and get a podcast out of the way. We've been wanting to do a podcast together now for a while, and this is just kind of the perfect time. Right, perfect time for podcasting.
Perfect time!
Hi guys, on today's show. Just kidding.
Do I put these things on right now?
Yeah.
How about right there? Testing.
Alright guys, welcome to today's show, and joining me in the back of a bus, of all places, is my good friend Linnea, and she drew her first big game tag, so we're going to talk.
I just left a downtown coffee shop here in Kansas City. A bunch of us met there and had breakfast and chatted for a little bit. I do have to start heading north right away. We've got a trailer build to finish, but I am going to take advantage of the time that Akila and I have together. So we found a little campground and I just want to have some chill, quiet, more of my normal life and have some quality Akila time in nature. Okay.
Just like the river you go on.
Liberated us and Buddha smile. All that quiet soul thrill.
Good morning.
and you can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve all the bad and the hurt. I know you tried so hard.
Well, Akila and I are all packed up and we're ready to go. I ended up really sleeping in this morning. I think my body needed it. And the time spent by this little river reading and drinking coffee was exactly what I needed. I hope you all enjoyed coming with me to the Gutted premiere and spending some quality, chill, peaceful time out in nature. There are only a few more weeks of the build and Noah and Bree need to move in soon. So we're in crunch time. Thanks for coming along. We love and appreciate all of you. And Akila and I will see you next week.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun.